Hello! Welcome everyone, welcome back. Good evening, good night, how are we doing? Welcome everyone, welcome back. Got another live stream for you here, X-Plane 11, coming to you, checking out that LevelUp 737-800. We've checked out the 737-700, 900, 900ER, and now we are in the 800 variant here, Ryanair, London, Gatwick. Gonna be going London, Gatwick over to Dublin tonight. Just have the one flight planned. Don't have a super long time tonight. So just got the one flight planned here. We are ready to rock and roll. We're on Vatsim for anyone that would love to fly along with us here today as well. Let me just get one thing started here real quick. There's one thing I forgot to do. Let's go here real quick. Just give me 1 second, guys. Right. Get some background music. Alright, so that's good there. Alright, so, yes, let's get our sounds up as well. We'll get our sounds up here. That all looks great. Okay, so, anyways, we are here. We're in the Ryanair LevelUp 73800. We're going to be taking this over to Dublin. One of my favorite places to fly to. I love flying in and out of Dublin. Got some great scenery for Dublin. Got some good scenery here for London, Gatwick as well. So without further ado, let's jump in this bad boy. Let's get it programmed, ready to rock and roll. So we do have ground power and everything plugged in. So let's get our battery on. Let me just make sure all these sounds are up as well. There we go. Okay, ground power is connected. Emergency lights are on. Let's get panel lights up here. That looks good. We'll get window heat to be on position. Trim air can come on. Engine bleeds are off. Don't need those off right now. Or don't need those on right now, I should say. Let me do one thing here. We just need to... I just need to fix the controls. Level up, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now things should be working. Alright, so now our switches are working. That's good. Let's get our seatbelt sign on, and we'll get no smoking signs on. That looks good. Let's pull up our profile. T-Mac, hey, hello. First day back to school tomorrow, so I gotta go to bed. Just want to say hello. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Hopefully you have a wonderful first day back at school tomorrow. It was my first day back to work, yes, today from my vacation. So hopefully you have a better day first back than I did. Work was a nightmare. Let's get our iris aligned to the nav position. Let's get our flight plan back up. We're going to go to 34,000 feet. So we'll get 34,000 feet in here on the pressurization panel. 34, there we go. And our landing altitude, 242 feet. So we're going to put 250 in there just like that. Everything there is set up here now. We can go ahead and go back to our... let's go back to our EFB. We'll get our weights, payloads, everything ready to go. So fuel on board today, we need 5736 on the fuel. That looks good. Payload today, we're going to need 16,788. So 16,788, just like that. That should get loaded in there. It's called the field truck. Alright, that should be good. I don't think we need anything else here from... We've got our door open, cabin lights are on bright. That looks good. Alright, we're looking good. Let's get down to our FMC here. T-Mac, yeah, hopefully it won't be too busy. Debo, welcome, man. How you doing? Welcome aboard. How are we doing tonight? Let's get these panel lights up. That looks good. Alright, so we're going to go FMC here. We're going to put we're in EGKK, which is London Gatwick. We are at gate 51. Let's grab our GPS. We'll throw that in here as well. Alright, all that looks good. We don't have an EATC online, so nothing to worry about there. We're going to go ahead and put in our route. So for us, we are departing. This guy's departing runway 26 left. So let's put that in here. Oh, sorry, I actually put a route in first. There we go. EGKK, and we're going to go over to EIDW. That's correct, right? Let me just make sure I got that correct. EIDW, yes. For Dublin, we are Ryanair. Flight 119. We'll get that in there. That looks good. It's 5 a.m. here in... Where are you at? Saudi Arabia? Oh, ground just came online. Oh boy. Alright. So, ground is online, which means now we gotta tune to ground and actually get our clearance. Do all that real quick here, hold on. Flight plan, we'll get that. Yeah, so let's get our clearance, I guess, here before we, get out of here. Better grab the ATIS, that's online now, too. Oh, South Africa. Oh, nice. Welcome from South Africa. Glad to have you aboard, man. We do got, when we can continue our around-the-world trip we're doing, we will eventually be flying to South Africa at some point. Gatwick information, Bravo, runway in use, 26 left, transition level, 75 surface winds, okay, temperature, blah, blah, blah. Q&H is 999. Let's put our Q&H in here. So Q&H is going to be 999. There we go. And acknowledge the information Bravo. Alright, and we're on ground, so let's contact ground here. Gatwick ground, Ryanair 119er, IFR to Dublin, please, with information Bravo. So, but that's pretty cool. How's it? How's the weather going over there in South Africa? It's 5 a.m. for you. It's 7 o'clock at night for me. Oh, we never switched over. There we go. Gatwick ground, Ryanair 119, request IFR to Dublin with information Bravo.
Ryanair 119 Gatwick ground, Tally Ho, you're cleared Dublin, November 1 X-ray departure, squawk, correction, squawk, stand by, I've got the wrong code for you. There we go, squawk 3257, information Bravo is correct, QH 909090 hectopascal.
Roger that, we're cleared to Dublin, Nov 1X departure, squawk 3257. QNH 9er for Ryanair 119.
Ryanair 119, correct, report stand number and aircraft type, please.
We are at stand 51 and a 738 for Ryanair 119.
Ryanair 119, thank you very much.
Alright, so we got our clearance. We are cleared. It's raining cats and dogs here. Oh, man. We had a winter storm roll through last week, and it rained pretty much for like a whole week where I'm at. Seth, have you flown the Q4? I have not flown the Q4 yet. I don't have the Q4. That is one of the aircrafts I am looking to get here soon, though. Definitely one of the aircrafts we're looking to get here soon. Oh, I forgot to open up Pack X, so let's get Pack X started and get the passengers loaded on board. So let's get Pack X, let's start our flight here. We're going to go 25 minutes takeoff, that's good. Systems, no meals, alright. Alright, so Pack X passengers are going on board now. Everything's being loaded. Let's go to our departure. 26 left is our departure, and Novum 1 X-ray will be our departure right there. Let's activate, execute that. That looks good. We're going to input the rest of our route now. So one of the things about Europe flying, Europe routes, even if your route itself, like your flight's not very long, your route seems like it is a very long flight. So let's go ahead and put it in first now. We're going to take Lima 620 on the airway here. Let's plug that in. We're going to exit that airway at NVIDIA November Indigo Bravo Delta Alpha. So let's put that in there. We're going to exit the airway right there. From there, we're going to take another airway. We're going to take November 14 on the airway. So let's plug that in there. Come on. Oh, I didn't put another number in. There we go. Number 14. All right, we've got that plugged in there. And we're going to exit that at MEDOG. Mike Echo Delta Oscar Golf. And we'll exit the airway there at MEDOG. Then we're going to take one more airway into Dublin, Lima 18. And we're going to exit that at Ablin. Alpha Bravo Lima Indigo November, and we'll put that in there. That will take us into our arrival into Dublin. So Dublin has us planning so far for runway 34, and for runway 34 we have an RNAV approach, RNAV 34 via where's it at? With no VIA, it looks like. I don't think we have a VIA. Let me just pull up our chart one more time. Let me look at the chart just to see how it looks. Alright, so we got that. That's weird because it doesn't come up in our route. Because our nav data is good, but it's just not. Alright, so we're going direct to Ablin, and then that will take us, I think, right into our runway. So we won't use a star. Oh, let me get rid of that real quick. Get rid of this plug-in that doesn't work. Get rid of that plug-in. Alright, and that's good. Alright, so we're not going to use one of these. We're just going to execute. Let's go to our legs. I kind of want to take a look at this route real quick and see what it looks like before we finalize everything. Alright, so we're going to take off here, go like that, like that, like that, like that. Oops. Let's go back a page. Alright, so there's been discontinuity there. We're going to go direct to Intop. So let's go direct here, Intop. And that looks good. So that should take us direct into Intop. Actually, no, let me look at the arrival one more time. If we do RNAV 34, there we go, through via Soren. Now that will, I think, work a little bit better. Yeah, let's go direct to Soren. So we'll run out there. Okay, so yeah, that'll take us direct into Soren, which will then take us direct into our RNAV departure. And, alright, the rest of that looks good now. Let's go to our radio panel. We're going to get our squawk code in here. We're going to squawk in 3257. Alright, we'll get that on reporting so you can see us on the ground. That looks great. Since we only have ground on, we don't have any towers, I'm going to switch to Unicom here. I'm going to stay on ground frequency, but I'm plugging in Unicom on the extra. Patrick! Hey, what's going on, Patrick? T-Bow just finished 3 months over the overland journey from Tunis to my home after buying my first camel. Oh, nice. That's a long journey, man. Can't say I've ever rode a camel like that before. I've rode a camel at the fair, but that's actually about it. So, I don't know if any of you guys knew this about the plane. I kind of just figured this out yesterday. But actually in this level up plane, if you click right here in the middle, it actually comes with like a checklist that you can move around. So you can actually has your own little checklist. So you can check everything on here. And you just click at the bottom there, and it'll stow it back in the thing when you're done. So I thought that was pretty neat. Saw that came in there. Yeah, but it must be interesting to ride a camel. That's a long ways to ride a camel, man. I don't know if I could do that. I don't like driving a car for 3 hours, let alone riding a camel. So props to you, man. Mad respect for being able to do that. Alright, so let's look at our fuel. Our fuel guy is gone. So we are able to do our balance, weight and balance on here. Let's check out our boarding real quick.
Hey, how's boarding going back there?
We're still boarding. Let us know if you need anything.
We're ready up here if we can finish the boarding process a bit sooner.
We'll see what we can do.
Alright, so we got our weight and balance in there. We're going to go and bring up our load sheet again here. So our reserves today is going to be 1.0 on the reserves. Let's plug that in. We're going to go cost index of 5. And we're going up to, I think I said 34,000 feet. Yes, 34,000 feet. We'll get that plugged in there. Our ISO deviation, that's going to be just a +0. We'll get that plugged in there. Transition altitude is actually 7,500 feet here, according to the ATIS. Yeah, transition flight level is 7.5. So we're going to put 7.5 in there. That looks good. Our cruising wind, 270 at 84 knots. So 270... 84, and we'll plug that in. That looks great. We'll execute that. Awesome. I go back to school on Wednesday. Ooh, that sucks, man. Yeah, T-Mac was just telling me he goes back tomorrow. At least you got till Wednesday. Alright, we're going to do toga takeoff. Listen to these engines roar at full power. We'll go flaps 5. We'll get our center of gravity. That looks good. 136, 138, and 147 as our V speeds. Let's go to our trim here. We need to set this at 575. That's about right. Maybe a little more. There we go. So that's about right. 147, those are V speed. Let's get 147 plugged in here. Alright, 147's in. Flight director can come on. Alright, boarding. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes left of boarding, and we can push and start. We got our QNH in there already as well. That looks good. Squawks in. Passengers are coming aboard as we speak. Let's get our what's our top altitude on climb here? Just want to make sure in case ATC climbs on, I want to make sure we follow our SID departure. So max altitude looks like 4,000 feet. That should be programmed in here already. So yeah, it's already at 4,000 feet. So we'll just go ahead and put our top altitude in of 34,000 feet. That's good. Plane should follow the altitude restrictions out. Not a problem there. Alright, so let's get our airport chart up. So we're departing runway, what is it, 26 left. Oh, I thought we were going to get to go under the bridge on Lima, but looks like we will not, based on the runway we're going to. So that kind of sucks. How do you get your jetway to work? You gotta download
Be sure to place your larger
Sam.
carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any
Yeah, I
of
was
your
hoping we were
carry-on
going to get to
items,
go
please
this way
use
underneath the
flight
bridge here,
attendant call
but
button
we're
over
going to
your
be
seat.
going straight
Somebody
this
will
way.
assist you. After you put your carry-on
226
items in
over
the
here.
overhead bin and it is full, make sure you
I
close
just
it
need
as a
the
courtesy
scenery
to other
animation
passengers. Also be sure that
manager.
the aisle is clear and sit
Download
down
Sam,
so that way other
Patrick.
passengers can get by you.
It'll make your
If you are
gateways work
seated
and
in an
everything.
emergency exit row, please review the exit seating responsibilities
I
and
believe
the
so.
safety card provided for you.
Yes, I
Please
believe it is
ensure that
free.
you are able and willing to perform these actions.
That's
If
what
you're
makes
not,
your
please
gateways
let a
work
flight
at all
attendant
of
know
the
so that we can keep you
airports.
reseated. Feel
But,
free
yeah, I'm
to
pretty
use
sure
your
it's
cell
free.
phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops,
If you don't have
tablets,
better
and any
pushback's,
other
I would
larger
get that as well.
electronic
I think better
devices are stored
pushback's
once
free
we
as
depart
well.
from the gate. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Alright, we're welcome to board. Alright, so you guys want to do a cabin tour real quick? Look at the cabin of this bad boy. Alright, here is the cabin for the Ryanair. Got a Ryanair galley here in the back. Got the nice bright yellow headrest here. It's even got, let's see what it says on here. It says the bar is open. I guess that's how you order the bar. You know, it's got all the safety features on the back of the seats. Excuse me. Oh, you do have better pushback? Okay, good. So we can take a look here at our cabin. So, nice blue modeling seats. Perry 6, hey man, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow, man. Much appreciate the support, sir. Very much appreciate the support. I don't like Ryanair. You don't like Ryanair? Why not? Oh, look at that. Even got that on the back walls there. Low fares made simple. Alright? Who doesn't like low fares? Eh? Gotta be low fares for all those hard Ryanair landings, I guess. So we'll go through the cabin here, back up to the cockpit. Do 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 do. Perry 6, I like Ryanair, but their landing's not. Yeah, right? Don't worry, we're going to try and do much better than Ryanair normally does on their landings. So, we'll try and do that. It's nice, yeah, this is nice Ryanair welcome on board. Or maybe it's like listed destinations or something on there. So, overall though, cabin not bad. Ryanair, here we go. Ryanair landings. Why is our other door open? Patrick, did you open our other door? What are you doing? They made fun of EasyJet on our livery, did they? Alright, who opened our side door here? Who hopped out? Damn it. Someone hopped out. Let's get back into our cockpit here. Let's go over here. Let's get our one door closed. I don't know who opened that forward service door, sir. FFA is going to get on us. Opening that door without a jetway or stairs on it. Yeah, I did my bad. Accidentally got on the wrong flight. Just hopped on off. Alright, yeah, now we're going to make sure we get that butter tonight. You know, make sure we do some justice. Well, I guess no. If we do justice Ryanair, we'd be smashing it down. We're going to try to do better than Ryanair normally does. That's our plan. That's our goal. Let's see how much we got on boarding. Got 4 minutes. 4 minutes on boarding. Let's get this APU fired up, shall we? And 1, 2, and 3. Let's go outside. Let's listen to that APU hum. Gonna be smelling some APU fumes here. Push my sandwich too. Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna be right back while I listen to the APU hum up. I just gotta do something real quick. Hold down the fort for me, Patrick. Alright, we're back. Just had to go put something in the fridge real quick. Didn't want it to go bad. Oh, but yes, listen to that APU, right? That APU is humming. The APU sounds amazing. Alright, let's see. You sent me... kind of small. I can't really see it very well. I'll have to see if I can find a way to look at it better later. Yeah, I changed it since the loyalty points to Maverick Bucks. Is it going to be Maverick Bucks or Mav Bucks? You know, something unique. We do have the loyalty point system here for all of our viewers, both on Twitch and YouTube. The more you're on the streams, the more you chat, donations, all that stuff, all gives you more points to use for rewards on the channel. Alright, so we're almost done with boarding. I'm going to call ground here. Grounding Ryanair 119er ready for push and start.
Ryanair 119er, stand 5-1, push and start approved, face west.
We're ready to go when you
Push
are.
start approved, facing west, Ryanair 119er. Alright, push is approved, facing west.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 119.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Our flight time will be roughly 59 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane
Ground
mode
to
and your large
cockpit.
devices
Tow
are
is
now
driving
shut down
up.
and stowed.
Alright,
If you have
so
not
is driving
already,
up. Pilot B,
please fasten
how's it
your
going? New
seatbelt.
level up
Verify it is
7.3s
low
are
and
pretty
tight
great.
across your lap. The tray
I
tables
do
and
agree.
seatbacks must be in
I
the
do
full
agree.
upright
I'm
and
loving
locked
it so
position for
far.
departure. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross
APU
check.
gens are on. APU bleed is on. Electric hydraulics are being armed. Alright, we're all good here. Passengers are on board and ready. Let's get our doors closed. Door is closing. Ground power is disconnected. Chocks can be removed. And let's go ahead and close our flight deck door. You send me a better pic? Okay, I'll look at it in a little bit after we get off the ground, Patrick.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Ready to connect. We're ready. We are ready. There he is, connecting. And I'm loving the level up so far. I love the sounds, new textures. Just got to get used to the new flight model. It is a little bit different than the Zibo. So the flare is a little different so far on the ones we've done. This is our first flight in the 800. We've flown the 700, 900, and 900ER so far. So yeah, it's a little different flight model for sure.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may
released.
start engines.
Alright, beacon lights coming on, jetway's moving away, and here comes our pushback. Let's start engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence.
Okay, I see Ryanair said bye-bye EasyJet on their livery.
To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft, please refer to the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor to guide you towards the exit. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you, and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is
I'm just talking a little game, Patrick. I know EasyJet needs to come back now and put something about Ryanair on there.
But secure your mask and then assist others.
Put some on the livery talking about Ryanair's hard landings or something.
In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the straps tight. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically,
I'm still finishing my dinner. I didn't get home until about 6:30. Gonna get the stream ready to go. Nathan, welcome on board. What's going on? How you doing?
Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible and leave your belongings.
Just in time for departure.
Show your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information
unable
can be
to
found
find
in the
view
safety
Operation complete.
back in front of
Set
you.
parking brake.
Read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Do you have any joystick or yoke? Yes, I have the Honeycomb yoke and throttles. So the Honeycomb Alpha Bravo yoke and throttles. Must say I love them. They are great. Going good. How about you? Going pretty good. Except for obviously today was my first day back to work. Work was pretty hectic. First day back to work from vacation. Always hectic. It's going to be a busy month for us. So, but other than that, everything's going great. Alright, auto brake is set. Let's get our engine gens on. Leads, there we go. Packs to the auto position.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, thank you very much. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for the push. For the push, they're over there. They'll give us their signal. We'll contact ground here. Let them know we're ready to taxi. Alright, there's our signal. Gatwick ground, Ryan 119er, ready for taxi 26 left.
Ryanair 119er, holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, taxi and Lima, depart, and Alpha Sierra.
Alright. Taxi via Lima, Lima, November, holding short, point Alpha 2 for 26 left, Ryanair 119.
Ryanair 119 is Lima, Papa, and Alpha Sierra to hold Alpha 2, runway 26 left.
Where's that? Lima, Papa, Alpha Sierra, holding short on Alpha 2 for 26 left, Ryan 119. Say Ryanair, not Ryanair? What do you mean? How am I supposed to not say Ryanair, but say Ryanair? That makes sense, Patrick. Alright, let's get our parking brake off. Just double check everything here. Taxi lights coming on. Ryanair. I just said it real quick. Alright, that looks good. Is it possible to do a flight with a friend on X-Plane like pilot and co-pilot? Yeah, they have a plug-in that you can pay for called Shared Cockpit. That's alright, and it kind of works like that. So as long as you get that cockpit, but when you do that, just keep in mind that you have to have the same scenery, aircraft, the same versions of everything. Everything has to be the same. You can't not have the same stuff that you're doing. Flare toggle switch is off, right? Flare toggle switch? What flare toggle switch? What switch are you talking about, Nathan? Because all of this is on here. If we go up top, the yaw damper's on, packs are all on, electric hydraulics, fuel, lights. Oh, that looks like it's good. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by flare toggle switch. Are you flying along with us, Patrick? I saw an EasyJet back there. I did see an EasyJet back there. Oh. Oh, got him. I like it. Yep, either Ryanair doesn't, well, you know, the last couple flights we did, there's been some flare issues on the aircraft, so it might well be off. It might very well be off. Yeah, very well could be off. We'll see. We'll see if we have a Ryanair landing.
119er. Sadly, London Control are being very lazy and they haven't logged on. There is nothing further. Monitor your con frequency 122 decimal. Good night.
Roger that. Over to Unicom. Ryanair 119er, thank you for the ATC. Thanks for hopping on. Have a good, wonderful night.
Good morning.
Alright, we're gonna go left here. No, I'm not got the energy to fly. Gotcha. Thought maybe that was you in the EasyJet. Looking good here, though. Once we get to the runway, we'll switch over to Unicom. Yeah, I thought that EasyJet back there was... Nice scenery for London Gatwick here. Last two lane Mike hasn't flared. It wasn't that Mike hasn't flared. The aircraft... No, the very last flight we did flare. We had 27 knot headwind. Like crosswind. Alright, we've been cleared for departure. Gatwick, London, Ryanair 119er, lining up 26 left takeoff. Alright. Our landing lights on here. Let's notify our cabin. How long is our runway here? Oh, we got a super long runway. Super long runway, so we can do a rolling takeoff. Alright, engine up to 40%. Get them stabilized. Alright, friends, enjoy the departure. go.
$80.
80 knots.
We want rotate.
We want rotate.
Positive rate.
What's the rate?
Gear up.
Gears up. $400. 1,000. 1,000. Air flaps in 1 degree here. Flaps in again. Let's get auto throttle on here and VNAV. Let's get our gear to the opposition. Clean up our flaps. Level off here at 4,000. We'll go ahead and put Autopilot on. Alright, we're looking good. Also, friends, we can be up here. We have not already. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me if you're on YouTube. Go for 15 likes again on today's stream. Alright, we're gonna level out here at 4,000 for a few, because we have some restrictions on our departure here at 4,000 feet, and then we will climb up to our cruising altitude of 340. Be right back. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Alright, no problem, man. I had to rush to get lunch. Or not lunch, dinner too. Like I said, I got hooked up 30 minutes before stream. Had to add some new scenery, eat dinner. And luckily we did manage to start on time, so that's good. You're not too low? No. So I'll show you on the charts here. I'll show you on the chart here. Alright, so this is our departure out of Dublin. We have these altitude and speed restrictions until we get to Nogma. So we can't go above 4,000. We have to be at 4,000 here at no greater than 250 knots. And 4,000 here, no greater than 250 knots. Once we pass Nogma, then we're cleared to go up to our cruising altitude. So, yeah. Now, since ATC is technically not online, departure and center, we could climb right up, but since ground was online, I'm going to make sure we follow our flight rules out in case ATC did come online. They'd yell at us if we weren't following the departure procedure. So UK flying in Europe is definitely a lot different than in the US. Like transition levels are all different depending on what airport you're at. For example, here we're at 7,500 feet is our transition level. You switch over to standard pressure. Where in the United States, no matter where you're at, it's always 18,000 feet. So I feel like in flying in Europe, Patrick will know this, but flying in Europe has way more instructions in detail, I feel like, than needed. Like the routes are way complicated. London Dublin takes an hour and 15. Our total flight time today is 59 minutes is our flight time. That's our scheduled flight time today, 59 minutes. So we should be in Dublin in roughly about an hour. Depends on if the weather cooperates, but yeah, should be there roughly about an hour. So we're just doing the one flight tonight. We'll be back again streaming on Thursday. UK is easy. UK is not easy compared to the United States, Patrick. I mean, once you get used to it, it's not too bad, but there's just so much more weird terminology and stuff like that that makes it just so much different. I feel like American flying is so much more laid back. Like there's so many more restrictions and different arrival, departure things. And it's just a whole lot of weird, Patrick. Okay, it's all weird. So now we're passing Noma. The plane's going to start speeding up. Now we'll start our climb up to 34,000 feet. So yeah, now we're going to start our climb all the way at 34,000 feet. Okay, how long flight? Yeah, flight just about an hour, Patrick. Now we're going up to cruise. Give you guys wing view here from the engine. So that is weird that the exterior volume actually controls the engine sound. Because yeah, turn down the interior, you still hear that engine. Turn that down so we can go outside and not go deaf.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to pay a small fee for internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV.
Just got used to it. Got used to it. The only place I really fly. Yeah, well, like I said, it definitely takes getting used to.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However,
so, not to mention, like I said, there's also the language barrier that you have to deal with. Oh, all right, the clouds. What temperature we at? Okay, +7. We don't have to worry about icing yet. Oh, transition altitude. Switch over to standard pressure. Well, that looks good. Still just checking everything. Making sure no issues. That's right. You're going to get used to the United States, Patrick. The more you fly with me. Get some tunes going. Down a little bit. Alright, well, we're cruising good here. There we go. Nice back wing view. So I hope everyone's having a good night or morning, depending where you're at. If you're like area that's in South America, or not area, Debo that's in South America. Who let us know that he just finished his 3-month journey back to his hometown on a camel. Absolutely incredible. R3TR 59R, love the split winglets. Yes, me too. Definitely a fan of the split winglets. Yeah, definitely a big fan there. The whole plane on the outside here. Yeah, definitely a big fan of the split winglets. So, definitely a big fan so far of the LevelUp series. It's got lots of good promise on it. We still have some more updates that obviously need to be done, some more tweaks. But I think it's a great aircraft. And obviously it's very comparable to the Zeebo. That's what they worked with Zeebo to come up and make this aircraft. I prefer the 757. I mean, I love the 757 too. I love all the Boeings, really. I mean, my favorite's still going to be the 737 series, followed by probably the 75 and the 76, and then the A320, A321, and the A319. So those would be my top favorites in X-Plane. And I do like flying some business jets every once in a while. I like flying private jets. There's supposed to be a really good, really high, good, in-depth private jet coming out, I think at the end of this week, maybe next week. So we are looking forward to that. So that should be a good one. Notice any bugs with any of the LevelUp 737 variants? I haven't really noticed anything major, if that's what you're saying. Like I said, it's part of it's like we got to get used to the new flight model, because the flight model is different than the Zeebo. So I think there's like maybe they need to fix like the drag ratio to the throttles. I think is a little off. Like it takes a lot of engine power to taxi. And in most aircraft, like in real life, I know that it doesn't take that much power to taxi once you get going. Chase Sawyer, thank you for the subscribe, man. Much appreciated. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. Very much appreciate the support, sir. Glad to have you on board here. But yeah, so there's little things like that. I mean, there's things that they haven't finished yet, like the PA system and the flight leg and ground crew services. Like it works in the Zeebo, they don't have that on here yet. But the main thing I think I've noticed is just like the landing part of it, the speed drag ratio, the way it handles the throttle and the thrust, maybe is a little bit off, I feel. I mean, for example, we had a flight in this, what was it? It was either the 900 or the 700, where, I mean, we didn't let off the throttles yet even, but it wouldn't flare. Like I lost all control of the yoke. There was no, it wouldn't pull up. It wouldn't do anything like that. For some reason, I don't know if that was just a glitch at that time, or maybe we did do something wrong. But like as soon as I let go of the throttles and we're at the right speed, it just would not flare. So we kind of smashed it down a little bit. So there's minor bugs, nothing major though. But with most, you know, keep in mind, it just was released Saturday. You know, with most new releases, there's always some bugs that need to be worked out. They work out in the first few weeks. So I'd expect an update coming probably in the next week or so. Some kind of update I would expect, just to work out some of the minor bugs. And then some of the things I noticed too, I don't know, I didn't even notice this at first, but in the aircraft, right up here, there's a checklist. If you click on it right here, it pops out a checklist that you can move around and look at. Actually, you can go down your checklist if you're working co-pilot or something. But yeah, so you can do that and just move it out of your way, move it up and down where you want to put it. And then when you're done, you just click right in the mirror in the middle at the bottom, and it puts it back. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. I just happened to accidentally click here, and all of a sudden the checklist popped out yesterday or the day before. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I think it's got a lot of promise. I think it will. I wouldn't say like 100% it's better than Zibo yet, but I think it will be. We can put it that way. I think it will end up being better than the current Zibo. Like I said, they're working with Zibo, so I mean all the system is Zibo, but it's got a new flight model, new textures, sounds. I think there's even some more sounds they plan on adding to the aircraft as well. So yeah, I think it'll be real good. So the only one we have not flown yet now is going to be the 600 variant. So we have that one to fly next after the 800. So next stream, which will probably be Thursday, look for us to probably be in that 600 variant, as they did come out with some liveries for it finally. We can either fly SAS or E-Star Jet. Easter Jet? E-Star Jet? How do you pronounce that? So one of those we will be flying on Thursday, it looks like, unless they come out with some more liveries from now until then. And then, of course, just remember this Saturday is our 100 subscriber celebration. We will be giving away a $100 gift card, winner's choice, to the Org Store or Sim Market. We may also have another giveaway, but that's not being determined yet. So we do have another giveaway, though. That will be a giveaway based on your loyalty points. So you'll be able to use loyalty points to enter the giveaway, with however many points you're willing to spend to enter. So do keep that in mind. The more you watch the stream, the more you chat, more loyalty points you get. All that stuff adds up. I think it's like, you get like 2 minute. I think you get 2 points for every 5 minutes you watch the stream. You get 2 points for every $1 that's donated. Like 20 points for subscribing, and you get like an additional, on top of your 2 points, you get like an additional 10, I think, or something like that, for when you're chatting in chat. So it all adds up pretty quick, though. Amen. So it looks like there is only, I think, one person ahead of you, Patrick. That's Long Holony is ahead of you by about 32 points. forever. Let's hope for a butter with Ryanair. We're hoping, man. We are hoping. How is someone ahead of me? Chat the most. Am surprised. They've just been in chat longer because you are out because you've been sick a little bit, Patrick. That's probably why. Oh, fair enough. I won't declare war. Yeah, so just gotta be in chat more. Or not in chat more, but in stream more, Patrick. I know you've been recovering from COVID, so hopefully you're starting to feel better. Let's get our wing view going again. Do the engine view here for a little bit. On our way over to Ireland. Alright, so on our way over to Ireland. Looking good. Anybody hear any news so far on the Flight Sim Expo? Anything's being announced yet? Heard from someone's stream that something was going to be announced soon, but I'm not 100% sure. Expo. Alright, let's see what they say so far. Flight Sim Expo 20 is now wrapped. So feature. Okay, yep. Addition, okay. Watch online. See if I can get any news updates on Flight Sim Expo. Do. So, really hoping they have a Flight Sim Expo this year, but still to be determined. But hopefully we get one. Let's check up here, let's see how long we got top of descent. It's not a super long flight to date. Yep, not very far, 40 minutes. So let's go ahead and take a look at our arrival and everything. Let's get that briefed up. I have to do damn COVID test every day until I'm negative. Oh boy, that's not fun. Not fun at all. Land Pilot, what do you think of the level up so far? So far, I'm liking it pretty good. I like it pretty good, actually. It's got better textures, in my opinion, better sounds. The only thing is we're just going to have to get used to the new flight model, as it does land differently than the Zeebo. There's definitely some like small glitches that they're going to need to fix, but I mean that's expected with any new release these days. They always, you know, release an update patch within the first few weeks of release. So I expect that coming in the next week or two. Fixing some minor things. Obviously they haven't fixed. They don't have this working yet. So minor things, but overall, pretty impressed so far. I am liking it, especially for freeware. I mean, you can't really beat it. Can't really beat it. Alright, so let's look at our arrival information here into Dublin. So we're not following an arrival in or anything. We're going to go direct from here, direct right into our runway here. This is where we're landing, which is going to be 3-4 here. So we're going to go direct into 3-4 with an RNAV approach. We'll need to get our course in. And we'll need to get our minimums. Minimum for the LNAV is going to be 570. So we can actually get that in here. Too far. There we go. So we got that in there. That looks good. And our course is going to be 339. So we're going to want to put that in the course here. 339. Got that there. Let's put it in the first officer's side as well. And just like that. Just like that, we're pretty much ready for our approach. So we're going to be starting our descent here soon. We're going to go all the way down to 3,000, basically. Let's just look at our waypoints here. So we got that there, above 6,000. And we need to be at 180, though, is what the chart said, I believe. Yeah, in top, we need to be at max 180 on the speed. So we're going to put that in here. That looks good. So we'll put that in there, which is going to be 3,000 feet. So we're going to go down to 3,000 feet on here. And that looks good. The descent information in there looks good. And alright, yep, looking good. Our plane will start descending here automatically. You hid them, Patrick, and then I went to hide them, and you had already done it, so I unhid them, and I had to hide them again. Those damn bots. And I'm loving it so far. Alright, what else do we need to have in here? We'll go into 114.9. That'll be our. That's our DME there for Dublin. Lots of hiding, yeah. Lots of hiding of all these damn bots. Alright, the only thing we haven't briefed yet on our landing is runway length. So let's look at the runway. Not super short, but not long either. Medium-sized runway here for 3-4. So we'll do auto brake. Auto brake 2 should stop us quick enough. Because we're not going to reach these taxiways no matter what we do. So we're either going to exit here at November or November 4th. I'll come taxi around into the gates. Do 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 do. So I don't know if you know yet, or Batch, I tell you we've reached another milestone for the channel. I don't know if I told you that or not already. We had reached another milestone. We went over 10,000 views on the channel. Yep, went over 10,000 views on the channel. Another good milestone. Thank you, sir. Yep, another good milestone. Plenty more to go, though. Alright, we have started our descent, ladies and gentlemen, into Dublin. What is this called right here? Is this just the Atlantic Ocean, Patrick? I don't know where we're at right now. Is that considered just like the part of the Atlantic Ocean, or is this a certain like bay? It's not the English Channel, right? The English Channel is between London and France, right? England and France. Irish Sea? Okay. Right over the Irish Sea then. Looks like they got some rain over the Irish Sea. Dublin should have clear skies, but some rain there over the Irish Sea. Oh, you know, that's what we didn't do. We didn't look at our METAR report for Dublin. Alright, let's see. You got cloudy in Dublin. A few clouds at 1,400 feet, broken at 17,000 feet. 10 mile plus visibility. Wind is 320 at 12 knots. And the QNH is 1004. So 1004 is the QNH. That looks good. Let's get that pre-programmed. Alright, that's pre-programmed in there. That looks good. What else? What's our transition altitude for Dublin? Dublin. Transition altitude is going to be 5,000 feet. Alright, so we're just going to remember 5,000 feet. We're going to change over back over to standard, from standard pressure over to our QNH.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. We're going to be beginning our descent shortly. We're trying to do our best to make sure we bring this thing nice, smooth, and on time for you folks back there.
Nice little cabin announcement there for everyone. So again, like I said, thank you guys. If you guys haven't already, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for me. Going for 15 likes on today's stream. Currently at 8, I think. I think we can get there before we land. Do-do-do. Yeah, that'd be cool if we use different voice. I mean, you can use your own voice. You can always make your own announcements. One divide sub so fast, yep. Do. So, yeah, no, we're looking good here. Get our nice smooth descent in so far into Dublin. We'll stop at an Irish pub once we land. Get our Irish drink on. And then we'll be back flying. We're going to try the 737-600 on Thursday. Thursday will be on Extreme. We may do an after dark between now and then if we get some time. But work's going to be crazy busy. And then we're trying to start the podcast back up from our holiday break this weekend as well. Plus our 100 sub giveaways. So we got a lot to do this week. A lot of stuff to do this week, a lot of stuff to plan and do. You know, I told you xplane.org owe me $100? Yep, I remember. I do remember that. Did they never get back to you? Still ain't got it back from, still pending? Wow. Might be because of the holidays, maybe. Banks are probably a little behind, maybe. I'm not sure, though. Not sure how the banks work over there in the UK. I'm sure it's pretty similar, though, to America. Looks like we got plenty of fuel still. That is in kilograms. Hopefully I get back to you soon, Patrick. I want to do Vatsim, but ATC talks so fast sometimes. Well, have you signed up for Captain AB's newbie Vatsim event? So, on January 22nd There's a Vatsim for Beginners event going on if you want to fly along in that and try it out. There'll be lots of people that are going to be helping new pilots learn the ATC. Streamers like myself and other fellow streamers, Captain Canada, XP72, all are going to be flying in it as well. And we're there to help other newer pilots learn with new questions, go over what's going on with ATC, how things work. There'll be lots of other people from Vatsim there to help as well. I don't want to keep asking them to repeat everything. So yeah, if you just sometimes if you let them know that you're new, like maybe when you file your flight plan to, maybe put on the remarks in there, newer pilot, new to Vatsim. And if you just ask them if you can just, you know, say it a little bit slower for you, they should have no problem doing that. So, I mean, you could try IVAO as well. Like I said, I got IVAO a little while ago, but there wasn't really ever many people ever online, so I just never used it. I don't know how many people have online now. I still feel like they don't have very much. Because look, we can take a look here on the live map. So, currently... So, yeah, see that purple there? That's all AVIO has online right now. Compared to Vatsim, how Vatsim's all over the place. You know, they got ATC covered down there, ATC covered over here. This is all, these two spots, this is all AVIO is rocking right now. So that's really why I don't use it yet. I mean, there's a lot of pilots. You can see all the orange planes are all the IVAO pilots. So maybe it's different on the weekend, maybe they have more. I mean, it is kind of late at night right now. So that could be why. You know, looks like they got several airport things on. So that could be why. All the green you see though, that's all Vatsim. So, you can see it's us right here. Avia has real controllers, so it's different times, yeah. That event sounds cool, Mike? Yeah. Patrick, can you send him a link? Do you have a link? I can send you a link if you don't already have it to join the event if you'd like to book your slot. I mean, you can fly along with me if you want. I'm flying out of Houston. Captain Canada's flying out of Houston. XP72 is flying out of Memphis. So there's like 4 different airports you can depart from, but everyone's flying into Atlanta. So yeah, give me a second here. I might be able to find it on Discord, the link. One sec. Okay, maybe Patrick should be able to get it for you. Here somewhere. It is here somewhere. Alright, there you go. Patrick, I sent you the link. If you click on that link, you can sign up for the captain event. You'll click on where it says see available slots, and then it'll say where you're departing from. So the first group is George Bush International in Houston. That one's pretty well booked already. I'm departing at 2248 Zulu from Houston. I mean, you can scroll down, see what slots are still open. You can pick Houston, you can pick Orlando, Charlotte, or Memphis, and you'll fly into Atlanta. But it's a really good event. They've already had one. Clint, are you using any shaders? No, I'm using Enhanced Skyscapes. Do exclamation point clouds in chat. Get you a link to what I'm using for the clouds in the sky. And then, of course, Active Sky as well. So that's what I'm rocking. I don't really have any shaders or anything like that installed.
We have begun our final descent into Dublin. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any
So
trash.
when we get over to Ireland, you'll see that I do have V-States Ireland installed for Ortho.
Please also
So
store
it
any
looks
carry-on
pretty
items
good.
either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you.
We are
Please
coming in
complete all
here
Wi-Fi related tasks
into
and show any
Dublin
larger
pretty quick.
electronics.
So we're under 10,000 feet now. We're going to get our landing lights all back on. All of our landing lights are now back on. I have all the switches for the landing light stuff mapped to my yoke switches. Is Dublin ATC online? They are not. It does not seem like... Yeah, it doesn't seem like we have it online. It's the live map. So nothing's on for Dublin right now. We had ground control when we left London, which he might be offline now, but there was ground control in London when we left. Nothing in Dublin yet. Since it's kind of late right now for... Actually, it's, what, early morning? 4 in the morning for you, Patrick? 4, 3 in the morning, something like that? So usually around this time there's not that much ATC going on in Europe. There's when we fly on the weekends. But not so much currently. Alright, so I'm going to get the music off here, our approach. I'm going to get our sounds and everything turned back on. 4:30 in the morning. So let's raise our sounds all back up as we get ready for our departure, our arrival, sorry. So we got Auto Brake 2 is already selected. We're going to arm our approach mode. We're doing an RNAV approach. Go ahead, I'm going to go flaps 1 here. Let's slow us down here some. I'm going to arm our speed brakes. Speed brakes are armed. Let's get our landing speed in. We're going to go flaps 30 landing today. Landing speed will be 146. 5-knot wind correction. As we do have a little bit of wind, we got 12-knot wind. Not terrible. Going to be almost direct nose wind, just a little bit off the nose to the left, a little bit slightly. So we got a left to right wind on the runway. So we've armed our approach mode. That looks good. Get our engine selectors to continuous. Alright, we're getting close here. Go ahead and go flaps 2 here. So as you see here, I got some nice ortho B states. This is all free ortho for Ireland. Everything's looking good here. Should be on the ground here momentarily. Let's see if we can get that butter. I know we're on Ryanair, but we're going to see if we can get a butter. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, 3,000 feet, something like that. Everything's good. Switch over pressure here. Alright, that looks good. Let's go flaps 5 here. Alright, LNAV's off. Our approach has been captured on the VNAV. Or on the RNAV, I should say. About 15 miles out from the airport. 15 miles out, looking good. Let's notify our cabin. 10 miles out, we'll go flaps 15, drop the gear. Flaps 10 here. We have the runway in sight. We'll be over south or central. I'm not 100% sure, Patrick. To be honest. Not 100% sure. Alright, we're about to reach 10 miles here in just a sec. Let's go ahead and flaps 15 and gear down. Alright, glide slope, glide path.
Gear down 3 greens.
Gear down 3 green. Alright, our final landing speed 146. We're going to do 151 for the wind correction. 150. Let's go flaps 25 here. Yo, Captain Geo, what's going on? Just in time for our landing to Dublin, sir. Got the one flight tonight, Ryanair, Dublin. Hopefully we can do the opposite of what Ryanair normally does. Hopefully we can butter that baby down. So we've got the airport in sight. Everything's looking good. Good frames. Oh boy. Where'd that little layer of cloud cover come from? That active sky for you. But we can still see the runway. Alright, we're gonna go flaps 30 here. $2,500. Dublin traffic, Ryanair 119er, runway 34 at 8 mile final. Alright, we'll let the plane stabilize on approach here just a little bit with the trim before we take over. Everything's looking good here. Alright, flaps 30 set, auto brake set, spoilers, arm, landing gear down 3 green, cabin, been notified. You guys have been notified. We will see you on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and take over my throttles. And I'm going to go ahead and take over autopilot here. And we'll see you on the ground. Autopilot went back on. Alright. Here we go.
Approaching Minimum.
Continue.
500.
Alright, we're looking good on the glide path again.
400.
Good on the pappies.
300. 200.
200.
100.
100.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Alright, down. Horses are out. Floaty. Alright, manual braking. Still on the
80
reversers.
knots.
Alright, welcome to Dublin, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Alright, auto brake coming up. Make a right turn
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, welcome to Dublin. The local time is 11:17 a.m. and it's currently
Not
about
bad.
1
Look at the
degrees Celsius.
landing
You
here
can now
after.
use your mobile devices. Please remain seated
I have to
until
say,
the
the
aircraft has come to a
737-800
complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use
felt
caution
a lot
when opening
more
the overhead
like the
bins,
Zebo
as items may have been
than,
shifted during the
uh,
flight. If this is your final
than
destination,
the other
we
two
thank you for flying with
aircraft
us. If you're making a connection,
that we flew.
encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth
That wasn't really that
continuation
big of a
your journey.
smash. If we were doing it like Ryanair, it would have been like minus 400. I was in the 200 range. I was in the 200 range. Wasn't a butter, just because we floated a little bit, but nice land. Hopefully you can get 15 likes. Got to go. All right, we'll have a good one. Yes, hopefully we get to our goal of 15 likes. If you guys haven't already hit that thumbs up button for me. But yes, good landing. Let's get our landing lights off. And let's get our APU started. Thanks again for the event info. Yeah, no problem, man. If you haven't joined the Discord too, join the Discord, ! Discord and chat. Get you the link. We can stay up to date. Talk more about the event and stuff if you need to. You guys are always more than welcome to message me on Discord. If you guys have any other questions, that baby's event should be a fun one. First one was a fun one. A lot of pilots turned out for it. Alright, which one do we want to go to? Where do we want to go at our gate here? Where do we want to go, Patrick? Where are we parking? I think we'll park at Link 4. Yeah, I think we'll go Link 4. So, but yeah, this one definitely on the landing. Like, I was expecting it to feel more like it did on the other ones, the 700, the 900. But on this one, actually, it felt a lot more like the Zebo. And I think if I had known that coming in, we definitely would have got the butter. But it definitely handled a lot better than the other two so far. Alright, so here we're going to go Link 4 and park. This is Link 5. That's Link 5. We'll go to the next one. This next turn right here. Well, parking. Alright, let's make a left here. And we'll make a right here. Our taxi music on. We'll get to the gate here, go check out our replay. You guys can be the judge of how well you think the landing was. We floated it just at about 10 seconds. A little floaty. Not bad. And we're going to turn left here for parking. Take this first stand right here. Air Marshal's waiting for us. Just get our turn off lights off. And our taxi light can come off. That can go back like that. Alright, there's our parking. Parking brake is set. APU gen on, APU bleed. Engines 1 and 2 are coming off. Beacon lights off, seatbelt sign is off. Jetway's coming in. Welcome to Dublin, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We need to continue around the world. Yeah, we will start our around the world journey right after our 100 sub celebration. So the following weekend we'll for sure be back on our around the world trip. Welcome to Dublin. Everything's looking good. Alright, let's disconnect from Vatsim. And let's go back and check out our replay. And, okay, let's back it up. Back it up. There we go. Well, that looks good. It's a nice view coming in there. Our sounds adjust a little bit on the outside, so we don't go depth. Go. Forward here a little bit. The landing runway view will work for us. Let's see here, there we go. Alright, working good. Coming in here. He had a little bit of a crab from the crosswind. Not as much as we did last night. Last night we had a big crab. Big crab, big gusty wind landing. So it did start flaring a little bit too soon was our issue. There we go. A little bounce. Proper Ryanair landing. We'll take it. I don't know why our thing's stuttering all of a sudden. I've got a little bit of an issue on our connectivity here. Let me see if we can fix that. I'm going to end our PAC-X flight. See from tower view here. Ryanair hired us. Nice. You know, I kind of see it on my end. I'm not sure what's causing the lag all of a sudden. Normally all the issues, it's rendering lag, I think. So yeah, we just flared a little bit too early. So a little bit of a bounce. That's alright. Proper Ryanair landing. We had an exact Ryanair landing. We'll get this passenger view landing in here. So everything was giving us around like a minus 220, 230. With a little bit of a bounce, it's alright. We'll take it. Ryanair is just a meme, honestly, pretty much. Pretty much. But we had a proper Ryanair landing. We'll take that Ryanair landing though. Like I said, it's causing a lag for some reason when over the scenery. It has something to do with the scenery right there, I think. So see right there, we pulled our flare a little bit too soon. Maybe we didn't pull the engine soon enough. But still minus 240, still not that hard of a landing. Pretty realistic landing, I would say. But knowing how this aircraft handled now, I think the next time we fly it, I think is definitely going to be different. I think we'll definitely butter it next time. I think it's definitely something with the V-States ortho maybe that's causing the lag. So it's normally not like that. So definitely something to do with that. Any Ryanair landing is unrealistic. I mean, I see lots of planes kind of land like that though, so I mean, it's still not a bad landing. Just floated her a little bit. So we will take it. Not a bad way. Not a bad flight. Pretty good. Liking the LevelUp. The LevelUp pretty well. I'm gonna roll it back here. Let you guys enjoy our arrival into Dublin. I'd like to thank everyone, though, that tuned in today for our stream. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. It's been a good night of flying for me. We will see. No spoilers. No spoiler is on. Replays got the spoilers glitched for some reason. They were definitely on. Yeah, I know for sure the spoilers are on. But yeah, we'll see you guys on hopefully Thursday. Thursday will be our next stream. We'll be checking out the 737-600 final variant of the LevelUp series. And then, of course, Saturday, our 100 sub celebration. I'll see you guys Thursday.
400.
Thank you for coming out. Maverick Mike. Nope.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5. 2500. 2500.